Hi, I'm Annie Fitzsimmons. I'm your Washington Realtors Legal Hotline lawyer, and I'm often asked a whole variety of questions all related to advertising. Can I advertise without including the firm's address? Can I advertise property that I don't have listed? Can I advertise in my team's name? And I have very good news for all of you. In this season of giving, the Department of Licensing has given all of us an incredible gift. The Department of Licensing has produced real estate advertising guidelines. You can access these guidelines, and it is, in fact, this full color brochure that I have in my hands. You can access this brochure through the link that's included in the description below this video. Just as an indication of how handy this tool is and how useful it would be even maybe as a focus in office meetings, I want to go over some of the information contained. A lot of topics covered. I highlighted a few that I wanted to call out in this video. A description of what name must be included in advertising vis-a-vis the firm and individual brokers. The brochure provides examples of false, deceptive, and misleading advertising, which of course are all prohibited by Washington law. Brochure goes into explanation with regard to copyright concerns, fair housing issues, teams and branding practices, and on and on and on. One of the questions that I told you I receive frequently is a question that asks whether or not a broker can advertise another broker's property. That question is answered on page 3 of the brochure under the heading of When You May Advertise Real Property. And the answer says industry professionals may only advertise properties for sale or lease or properties that have been sold or leased when they have written authorization from the owner or the owner's lawful representative. This means industry professionals cannot place signs or other advertising that designate property as being on the market, such as for sale, sold, for rent, will develop to suit, etc., without the written consent of the owner of that property or the owner's authorized representative. Membership in a multiple listing service may grant some authority for sharing and promotion of property information, but it is a licensee's responsibility to ensure that they have sufficient authorization for any advertising of property owned by another. In addition, the licensee should ensure compliance with any applicable multiple listing service rules. Answer to the question. If you have questions on advertising that aren't answered by the brochure, or of course questions on any topic associated with Washington real estate law, send an email to me, legalhotline@warealtor.org. Thank you for being a Washington Realtors member.